Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, like this video and press the bell icon. Laravel 11 is set to be released next week. In this video, you will learn how to install Laravel 11 development version and see what's new inside it. We will compare it with Laravel 10. Before we get started, make sure not to use it in production until the final version is released. Laravel 11 requires a minimum of PHP 8.2, so make sure you have PHP 8.2 installed on your system. Right-click and select Open in Terminal. Now, type the command php-v to check the PHP version installed on your system. You can see that PHP 8.2.0 is installed on my system, which meets the minimum requirement for Laravel 11. I have started Apache and MySQL in XAMPP server. I will use the Laravel installer to install Laravel 11 for this tutorial. However, you can also install Laravel 11 without the Laravel installer. In your terminal, type the command Laravel new, your project name --dev and press enter. If you want to install it without using Laravel installer, then type the command composer, create -project -prefer -dist Laravel/Laravel your project name dev-master. Now, you will be asked if you want to install a starter kit, like Breeze and Jetstream, type none and press enter. Now, you will be asked for testing framework. Type 0 for PEST or type 1 for PHP unit and press enter. Now, you will be asked for a Git repository, type no and press enter. It will take some time to download, depending on your internet connection. So wait for the download to get completed. Now, you will be asked to select database, type MySQL and press enter. Now, you will be asked to run default database migrations, type no and press enter. Laravel 11 has been downloaded successfully. Type the command cd your project name to go to the project directory. Now, open your project in VS Code. We need to create a database for our project. Open .env file. Copy the database name. Now, go to your browser and open phpMyAdmin. Click on New to create a database. Paste the database name and click on Create. The database has been created. Now, we will migrate the database. Open a new terminal. Type the command php artisan migrate to migrate the database. You will see an error, general error, 1273 unknown collation, UTF-MB4_0900_AI_CI. This error typically occurs when attempting to import a database dump or run a SQL script that contains collations not supported by the current MySQL version. To fix this, open database.php file which is inside the config folder. Here you will find the collation section in the MySQL configuration. Replace this value with UTF-8MB4_Unicode_CI. Now, type the command php artisan migrate:fresh to migrate the database. You can see that the migration was successful and the tables have been created. Open phpMyAdmin and click on the database. You will see that all the tables have been created. Open your terminal and type the command php artisan serve to run our Laravel 11 app. Open your browser and type localhost 8000. You will see a new welcome page. Scroll down and you will see Laravel version 11.x dev and PHP version 8.2.0. I have installed Laravel 10 and migrated the database. Now let's run the app. In your terminal, type the command php artisan serve -- port equals 8001 to run Laravel 10 on port 8001, as Laravel 11 is running on port 8000. Open your browser and in a new tab, type localhost 8001, and you will see the welcome page of Laravel 10. In the bottom, you will see the Laravel version, which is 10.47.0. To compare Laravel 11 with Laravel 10, I have opened both projects side by side. Open app folder in both the projects. In Laravel 11, there are only 3 folders: HTTP, models and providers. Whereas, in Laravel 10 you will see 5 folders: console, exceptions, HTTP, models and providers. Open HTTP folder in both the projects. In Laravel 10, you will see both the controllers and middlewares folders along with the kernel.php file. Whereas, in the Laravel 11 project, you will only see the controllers folder. Open controller.php. You can see that in Laravel 11 it is an abstract class. Whereas, in Laravel 10, controller is a class. Here, the controller class extends the base controller and uses the authorizes requests and validates requests traits. There is another folder in Laravel 10, middleware, which includes 9 middlewares. The middleware folder is missing in Laravel 11. In Laravel 10, you will see a kernel.php file, which is also missing in Laravel 11. Now, open the models folder in both Laravel 11 and Laravel 10, and you will see the user model, which is the same in both. Now, open providers folder. You can see that in Laravel 10, there are 5 provider files: app service provider, auth service provider, broadcast service provider, event service provider, and root service provider. In Laravel 11, there is only one provider file, which is app service provider. Now, open Bootstrap folder. In Laravel 10, there is a cache folder and app.php file. Whereas, in Laravel 11 you will see cache folder, app.php and providers.php file. In Laravel 11, from the app.php file, you can now customize your application's routing, middleware, service providers, exception handling, and more. Now, open providers.php file in Laravel 11. This file is used to load the app service provider class, located in the app/providers namespace, as a service provider when the application boots up. Now, open config folder in both projects. You will notice that, in Laravel 11, broadcasting.php, cores.php, hashing.php, sanctum.php and view.php files are missing. Now, open migrations folder. In Laravel 11, there are 3 migration files, whereas in Laravel 10, there are 4 migration files. In Laravel 11, you will see there are 3 default tables: users, password reset tokens, and sessions. In Laravel 10, there is only one default table, users, in the first migration file. Open the second migration file in Laravel 11, and you will see the cache and cache_locks tables, which are new additions in Laravel 11. In Laravel 10, there is only one table, password reset tokens, in the second migration file. In third migration file, you will see 3 tables, jobs, job batches and failed jobs in Laravel 11. Whereas in Laravel 10 there is only one table, failed jobs in third migration file. Now, open fourth migration file in Laravel 10, and you will see only one table personal access token. In Roots folder, there are 4 files: API, Channels, Console, and Web.php in Laravel 10. Whereas, in Laravel 11 API and Channels.php files are missing. If you open .env file in Laravel 11, you will see a new addition apptimezone equals UTC. Scroll down and you will see the app locale section, followed by app maintenance driver equals file and app maintenance store equals database, which are new in Laravel 11. You can also notice bcrypt round equals 12, which is one more addition in Laravel 11. Then you will see session section, where session driver equals database, which means that session data will be stored in the database. In Laravel 10, session driver equals file, which means that session data will be stored on the server's file system. Then you will see cache_store equals database, which means that cache items will be stored in the database. It is also new in Laravel 11. We have seen that API.php and Channels.php files are missing from the web roots. Now, to get back both the files, there are new commands. Let's see those commands. In your terminal, type the command php artisan and press enter. You can see 2 new commands: install::API and install::broadcasting. In your terminal, type the command php artisan install::API. Before running this command, open app.php file, which is in the Bootstrap folder. Now, press enter to run the command. This command will install Laravel Sanctum and then automatically add API roots in the with routing section of app.php. It will also generate api.php file in the roots folder. You may have noticed that API roots have been automatically added in the app.php file. It will ask for database migration for API, type yes and press enter. Open roots folder and you will see api.php file has been added. Now, let's create a broadcasting channel roots file. In your terminal, type the command php artisan install::broadcasting and press enter. Type no and press enter, because as of now, Laravel Reverb has not been released. You can see that channels.php roots file has been added in the roots folder. If you open app.php file, you will see a new health check root that can be used to monitor the status of your application. In your browser, type localhost:8000/up and you will see the status page showing that your application is working. In production, this route may be used to report the status of your application to an uptime monitor, load balancer, or orchestration system such as Kubernetes. Open welcome.blade.php file. In the footer section, add a link to open the health route. Reload the page and you will see a link to open the health route. Click on the link and you will see the status of your application. Open app.php file. Replace up with status and it will work the same as before. Open welcome.blade.php file and replace up with status. Now, open your browser and reload the page. Click on the link and you will see the status of your application. Let's create a middleware. In your terminal, type the command php artisan make::middleware, ensure user is subscribed and press enter. The middleware is created. Open ensure user is subscribed middleware file. In the handle method, add the DD helper function, which will display the message ensure user is subscribed middleware and stop the execution of the script. Now, open app.php file. Here we need to add the middleware in the with middleware function. Type $middleware, followed by an arrow, then append function, inside the parentheses, add ensure user is subscribed class and import the ensure user is subscribed middleware. This middleware will be applied to all the routes. Open your browser and reload the page. You will see the message, ensure user is subscribed middleware. Now, what if you want to add the middleware only to a specific route? Comment out this code. Open web.php file. Add middleware function, in parentheses add ensure user is subscribed class and import it. Open your browser and reload the page and you will see the same output as before. Now, let's assign an alias to the middleware. Remove the middleware which we have added. Open app.php file. Add $middleware, followed by an arrow, then add the alias function. Within the parentheses of the alias function, add an array. Inside this array, specify the alias name, such as is.subscribed, and assign it the middleware class using the ensure user is subscribed class syntax. Copy this alias name. Open web.php file. Now, add the alias name, is.subscribed with the middleware function to the root. Open your browser and reload the page and you will see the ensure user is subscribed middleware message. Let's create a dashboard view file in the views folder. Add subscribers only text in the H3 tag. Open web.php file and add a route to display the dashboard view. Remove middleware from both routes. Open your browser and reload the page and you will see the welcome page. Now, if you navigate to the dashboard route, you will see the dashboard page. Now, add the is.subscribed middleware to the dashboard route. Open your browser and reload the page and you will see the ensure user is subscribed middleware message. Now, if you navigate to the home route, you will see the home page, indicating that the middleware is only applied to the dashboard route. Let's create a service provider. In your terminal, type the command php artisan make, provider, payment gateway service provider and press enter. This command will create a payment gateway service provider in the providers folder. Open Payment Gateway Service Provider.php file. In the boot method, add dd helper function, which will display the message, Payment Gateway. You don't need to register this provider, as it is auto-detected in Laravel 11. Now, open your browser and reload the page and you will see Payment Gateway message from Payment Gateway Service Provider. Comment out the dd function. Open your browser and reload the page and you will see the welcome page. Now, let's create an event. Type the command, php artisan make, event and press enter. Now, you will be asked for the event name, type post created and press enter. Now, we need to create a listener for our event. Type the command, php artisan make, listener and press enter. Now, you will be asked for the listener name, type send post created notification and press enter. Now, you will be asked, what event should be listened for? Type post created and press enter. Open send post created notification.php file. In the handle method, add dd helper function, which will display the message, post created. Now, open web.php file and dispatch the post created event in the home root and import the post created class. By default, Laravel will automatically find and register your event listeners by scanning your application's listeners directory. Open your browser and reload the page and you will see post created message. We have covered some of the most important features in Laravel 11, but there's still a lot more to explore. At Laracon EU, Taylor Otwell announced that Herd for Windows, a Laravel and PHP development environment, will soon be available. Additionally, Laravel Reverb, a first-party WebSocket server for real-time communication in Laravel applications, is also on the horizon. According to the Laravel website, Laravel 11 is scheduled to be released on March 12, 2024. Once the final version is released, we'll dive deep into the framework to uncover even more of its capabilities. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. I will see you in next tutorial. Till then, stay safe.